All right, welcome everybody to the first time that sim racing has ever been at a GDQ. I could not be more excited. We're going to give you the intro because Johann's getting ready to race. I am bryonato. I am not a sim racer, but I am a lifelong rally fan. And sisu and Perk, go ahead and introduce yourselves.
What's up, guys? I'm Perk. I'm here to drive fast and race some cash. And don't forget, if you're not first, you're last. I'm excited to be here.
And I'm Sisu. I'm an actual professional co-driver in the American Rally Series. So.
Yeah, that's right. Actual, like, over 80 starts in professional rally. An actual co-driver. And we might see you at work a little later as well, which is...
You think so?
Maybe. I think it'd be pretty cool.
Yeah, I think we should try that.
So, yeah, as the run goes on, we'll tell you all about Richard Burns and rally and everything like that. But are y'all ready to go? All right, if you want to give Johann a tap on the shoulder. And Johann's going to load in. Now, chat, the 3, 2, 1 is going to actually appear on the screen. So if you can count us down for that, give us a brief moment to load in. And yeah, okay, let's wait till we get all set up. All right. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go! Good luck, Johann. This has been a long time coming to get this showcase here. I mean, Johann had to bring his sim rally, or his sim rig all the way here, kind of like jerry rig to make this work. And he is actually, I mean, it is really, really cool. He's got a full wheel setup. He has a handbrake that you see him pulling right there, a shifter, full pedals. He is effectively driving the car. And Richard Burns Rally is one of the, like, maybe the all-time sim rally game. It is really easy to run, super low on like performance requirements. It has an incredibly active modding community that has been modding and adding stages and cars and liveries and everything to this game since 2004. So it's really, really robust at this point. The modding scene has updated the physics and everything. And given that I tried driving this for the first time yesterday, I mean, it feels incredibly true to life. It is unbelievable. Sisu, do you want to tell us a little bit about like just rally in general and kind of what goes into all this?
So you might be hearing a bunch of weird like code words happening in the background. Those are pace notes. So rally is a very unique motorsport. The best way that I can describe it is backroads driving any percent co-op. So you have a driver and a co-driver or navigator, which is what I do, and they're sitting in the passenger seat. And before the race happens, you've gone through and you've done reconnaissance or recce on all the roads that you're going to be competing on, and you're coming up with this shorthand for every single corner, every little bump in the road, all the straightaways, and we have this little nice little system. So like the corner grading system.
That's the first stage, by the way.
Yeah,
already there.
Let's go. So the corner grading system in Rally is usually done as a 1 to 6 scale with pluses and minuses added in. So a 1 is a super tight corner, 6 is a very like open and fast corner. There's even like a few little things that we can add in after that are faster. If it's just a slight bend in the road, you might hear some of those later. And then there's a lot of little weird terms that get thrown in here and there that mean something very specific. So like sumpu is used as a call in this for the road just at the end of the turn just gets like a little bit tighter and a little bit narrower. So
just want to shout out this car that we're bringing into this stage.
This is the all-time rally car.
This is the rally car. It's
the
got
Lancia
like 8 lights on the front, Lancia Stratos. And yeah, it's sick. It's Johann's favorite race car of all time. And you can see we're driving in Pittsburgh for this stage.
Yeah, so the showcase that we have prepared is basically a collection of various vehicles and stages that represent different eras in rally history. We're going to be going from historical to present with using some of the most like modern day WRC World Rally Championship vehicles at the end of this. This is the Lancia Stratos, built in 1973. This was the first like purpose-built rally car. Lancia is an amazing car manufacturer that kind of like Ferrari in a way, where they were just like, hey, what if we just made rally cars? But okay, I guess we can like
sell them to the public.
I guess we can make production, but we can make production vehicles too. This is a rear-wheel drive vehicle as well. There is so many things to talk about as far as like driving dynamics and all of the things that go into rally driving. Like, to put it simply, like there's a ton of tech, right?
There's a lot of tech.
And rear-wheel drive vehicles in particular means that the engine powers the rear wheels while the front wheels run freely. That's hard to say. And that makes these vehicles really prone to what's called oversteer, or, in a very simple term, like spinning out or drifting around corners. The engine on this vehicle also is in the back of it, which means that a huge part of driving is weight balance and using the weight of the car to fling yourself around corners or brake or whatever. And so Johann, this showcase is really impressive because Johann's having to kind of readjust to new conditions, a new car every single time, and he's killing it right now.
Absolutely killing it. So, yeah, what bryonato was just saying, like the weight balance and weight transfer is like critical for rallying. It's completely different from like normal like circuit racing where, you know, it's a lot more about aerodynamics and tire grip. Rally is all about like just trying to get the car to like turn on a loose surface. Like here we're on snow. Excellent corner there, by the way. So having, you know, all that weight to the back, yeah, it's going to give a little bit more traction for the rear axle, but it's also going to make it like if it starts to spin, it's going to really spin fast. So keeping this under control is quite a challenge. And yeah.
And he's been doing this is like buttery smooth.
Yeah.
One of the reasons that rally is like my favorite racing discipline is that it's just crazy. Like the fact that this exists at all is unbelievable. Like, you know, I have a lot of I have a lot of respect for other disciplines, whether that's Formula One, endurance, whatever.
Yeah.
You know, those are all done a lot of the times on closed circuits with a ton of safety measures in place. This is literally you're driving on back roads from all over the world that are not designed to be raced.
These are public roads.
These are public roads.
These are public roads.
Permission to close down.
The margins of error are just razor thin all of the time, and it's really just kind of like, you know, it's 100% risk reward. You know, and for the real life drivers, like the risk of injury, let alone death, is I just feel like so. It's truly the most like unbelievable motorsport to me.
Yeah, it's also. Kind of like the most neurodivergent motorsport that has ever existed. So like, if you think about it, there's all of these like very technical rules and timing things that you have to do along the way because, you know, we're running on public roads. And so when you get to the end of one stage, spin out.
First spin out, that took a while to get there. That's the oversteer, sorry.
Yeah, and the snow doesn't help.
Yep. So, you know, we have to transit on public roads with traffic in between stages of sections of road that we're racing. So all of these have to be street legal, and you have like, you know, math that you have to do along the way to make sure that you arrive on time to the next stage and don't get penalties. And there's like all these like little weird, you know, things you have to follow and, you know, rules to follow. And also you get a massive adrenaline jump.
I'm sure you're speaking from experience there.
So it truly is like the most neurodivergent motorsport that has ever existed.
And we're approaching, this has been, I mean, again, only that one, I don't want to curse anything, only that one light spin so far.
Very light.
That's something that we're going to see kind of like throughout the course of this showcase, I'm sure, is that the thing about rally is that you finish no matter what. You could be on three wheels, like you're getting across that finish line, which we'll touch on more later.
And there's the finish.
Excellently done.
There's the second one.
Excellently done. Now, we're going to move on to our third vehicle and third stage. This is going to be the... I'm not sure if it's 1978 or 1981, but the BMW M1, which is another mid-engine rear-wheel drive. This one has some interesting history to it.
Yeah, so this was not really supposed to be a rally car.
It's very heavy.
Yes.
Yes.
Heavy Chevy. Shout out the truck sim
Chevy.
run that just happened. That was like probably the most fun I've had so far at this event. That was wild.
Hey, that's my car. That's where it's been.
Y'all let me know when we're ready for some donations because there's some love coming in.
Oh heck yeah, we'll throw to you very soon. So yeah, this car this car is wild. What you were saying a bit more about it.
Yeah, so this actually happens to be the fastest car in the game for Richard Burns Rally.
Somehow, even though it's so heavy.
It's super heavy.
Massively overpowered. They did actually rally with this. They like tried at least.
Yeah, it was designed for circuit racing.
Yes.
And then it ended up being a rally car. And yeah, that's another thing about rally that I love is it has such a really rich history, which Johann put so much thought and care and attention into organizing the showcase. You should see the amount of Google Docs and like notes that he sent us. Like I have one open on my phone right now, and I could just scroll this thing for like, you know, at least 30 seconds of all the information that is here. Like Johann is.
Yeah, we had a 6-hour drive over here with Johann, and it was very quick because he just talked about rally the entire 6 hours.
But yeah, we're going to be seeing a lot of different, as far as the different stages, we're going all over the world. I forget where exactly we are.
This is in France,
this is
one.
in France?
And this is like the most pristine track that we have throughout this road.
Yeah.
Very nice road. It's just tarmac, and there's no potholes, don't worry. Not yet.
Yeah, we'll be seeing tarmac, we'll be seeing gravel, we already saw snow, of course, we'll be seeing sand. Shadow's the Dakar rally going on right now.
Yes.
Yeah.
Which is another just unbelievable motorsport event. But I would say for now, let's hear from Rara. Let's hear from the lovely folks back home for our first round of donations.
I would like to just real quick shout out to Johan for driving a Porsche Carrera.
Yeah, that was
At the very beginning, that was
our
for
first
you.
car. We didn't
That was
say
for you.
That made me feel very loved and very seen. And shout out to trans rights and trans lefts.
Yes, right. We didn't point that out. That was awesome.
So we had $25 from future Mrs. Sisu. Excited to see Rally on the GDQ stage. Wish I was there in person. Rally on.
Woo!
Oh, we're calling for help.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
Yes, that is a real thing that happens at rally events, by the way. Like when you go off stage, the crowd will just come over and help pull you out. It's awesome.
Yeah, if it can continue to move and if it looks like a car, it'll drive like a car.
Yep.
Go ahead, Rara.
Good time for $10 from Perk. If life truly is a highway, I sure hope Johan isn't driving.
Got time for like one or two more. Go two more.
Hey, $55.20 from Zach Tsunami. Here's to hoping our good buddy pal Johan doesn't wrap around any trees.
No trees yet.
And $100 from Viz Sim Racing Rally. Count me in. Much love to all my friends at GDQ. Wish I was there with y'all. Thanks, Bry, for letting me know peak gaming was happening.
Oh, you're so welcome. You're so welcome. Shout out Viz, one of my best friends. And go one more, Rara.
$5 from Rima Reb. I'm pretty broke and I don't have much to donate, but I wanted to cheer on my good friend Johan and my other good friend Perk on the couch behind Johan. There's some real cool dudes, and I know they'll put on a great show.
That is awesome.
Yeah,
Y'all, every dollar
Everything counts.
So thank you so much for your $5.
I say this all the time. If every person does a little thing, it becomes a big thing. The $5 donations matter. The $10 donations matter. Like, thank you so much for your contribution. Woo!
There you go.
Great stage. All right, I am super stoked because we got the Audi Sport Quattro coming up.
Yes.
This is honestly maybe my favorite, like rally car, my favorite vehicle of all time. This thing is unhinged. It is, as I believe it was, I forget which one of you described it this way, like a brick.
Yes.
Like an all-wheel drive brick. I forget how you
They
described
attached
it.
wheels to a brick and they threw it.
Yeah.
And they said, "Here's your car."
It is, yeah. The notes that Johan wrote up for us say extremely powerful, extremely small, extremely light, and it's all-wheel drive. This is the first all-wheel drive car we're going to be driving. If you want to tell us about that. Also, listen to the engine noise on this. It's just a thing of beauty. Oh, you're awesome for that, Johan. Let's go.
Yes. Something to be said about this stage. This is Mayanpa.
Oh, we're in Finland.
Yes.
Oh,
Finland.
this is so cool. Sorry, if I can just if I can just blurt about this really quick. Finland is known for high-flying rally. It's really fast. There's tons of jumps. Oh my God. Okay, yeah, don't take it away. I'm just gonna soak this.
Some of the best rally drivers in the world.
In 1983, a professional rally driver named Walter Roll, he backed out of the 1983 rally championship race in Mayanpa because he said, if I wanted to go fly, I'd become a pilot. So we're gonna watch him flying in this car.
Yeah, can you tell us a little bit about like how all-wheel drive cars perform?
Yeah, so all-wheel drive cars, obviously you're getting power to your front and your rear axles, so your power delivery is a lot better, but it also can sometimes get a little bit of understeer because now you got power going to the front wheels, so they're doing double duty, trying to steer and put power down. But ultimately, you just like way more control. Group B was kind of like a really big explosion of adding all-wheel drive, and that's what this car is Group B. If you any historic rally fans. So,
yeah, Group B was just what a wild moment in history that was. You had
essentially there was no rules.
If you've ever seen those clips of rally racing back from the 80s where there's just like thousands of people that are standing like inches from the side of the road and the crazy crashes, the high flying like jumps and everything. It was literally so dangerous and so over the top that it got banned.
It got
basically.
banned, yeah.
This is we'll see a couple of examples from that era, but for me, this is like peak Group B.
Absolutely,
is the Audi Quattro. It's just this thing is a beast.
Oh, that's a tough turn. That is such a tough turn. You have to come to like a complete stop. It's such a troll turn.
Yeah, Group B was literally just like, what if we just let them do whatever they wanted with an unlimited budget?
Any modifications you can make, you are allowed
No
to do.
restrictions.
Yeah, no restrictions. Yeah, it was quickly banned.
Yep. So I believe this car had over 600 horsepower at the time, which is just like, usually now, like most people would say kind of like the average, like 300 is about the max that you would usefully want on like gravel like this. So double that and just stand on the pedal and see what happens. That's what Group E is.
That was
Get your
so
pilot's
sick.
license. Yep. On this stage.
I cannot, I mean, this stage is a great example of just the true like insanity of rally, like the sense of speed that we get. Imagine how Johan feels with the full VR set on right now. You know, like
It should be mentioned that this is not exactly what he is seeing in the VR headset.
yeah, it works a bit better presentationally for us just to sit on the hood cam, basically. But man, I can only imagine like how immersive it would be to run this in VR. It's like just so over the top.
I quickly got motion sick after.
Yeah. And that's the cool thing about Richard Burns Rally, right? It's a game that came out in 2004 that Johan is playing in 2026 in VR. It's just the mod support for it, the community around it is truly unbelievable.
Yeah, for example, like when this game was released in 2004 for PC, I think the PS2 released internationally. It was released with like 37 cars and 8 stages.
Yeah.
And now it's up to like
It's over 1,000.
over 1,000 cars and
Oh.
like hundreds of stages now. We're fine.
Not a tree.
We're
Regardless.
fine.
Not
We're
a tree.
fine.
Yep. Something that we should mention.
Is Johan still donating per damage?
Yeah, that's what I was just going to mention.
Yeah.
Oh,
Laura.
same brain, man.
Yep. So Johan has promised
Really sidewalling it right now.
for every bit of body damage, he is donating
Oh, he's calling
to
for help.
PCF. And then for every time he totals a car, he's donating $20 to PCF. So obviously we don't want to see him crash, but it's for a good cause.
I want to see him crash.
Rare, if you want to drop a couple donations, now's a great time.
Absolutely. $50 from It's Me, Hawkeye G. That truck simulator run goes down as a must-watch from this event. So excited for all the upcoming runs tonight, especially with Armored Core 6 making its first appearance. Donation goes to the Analysis Boss Incentive, of course. Best of luck to the runners. And we are currently sitting at $3,800 out of the $15,000 that we need to get that met. That is the next run that is right after this, so there's not a whole lot of time to get it. So do gdq.gg/donate or !donate in the chat, and make sure that you are selecting that incentive.
That Armored Core run is going to be sick, by the way. That's an entirely like homebrewed category that the runner made to submit to this event, and it is, I mean, I'm a huge fan of the game, so a little bit of bias, but it is so cool. That Super Boss Showcase is going to be sick. That is a very good place to be putting your donations. Take it from me.
That was a sick job.
I know.
That was
He's just flat out right now.
Yeah, I'm just really impressed by. I don't even know what to say.
Yeah.
I'm just kind of left speechless, and especially given that I tried doing this yesterday. You know, I don't know. I've been driving my entire life. I drive a stick shift.
Yep.
You know,
Okay,
I grew up on racing games, and I mean, you remember you tried to co-drive me, and I spun out on the first. I literally got overwhelmed, and I went and literally, like, actually screamed and drove into the wall.
Johan is making this look so much easier than it is.
Yeah, this is actually insane right now.
Yeah, there are just. I'm not, you know, is there some? What are some of the driving dynamics? What's some of the tech that we can talk about right now? Maybe
Okay.
that's relevant to this stage.
So all of you can see the Johan's cam, all right? You can see the steering wheel, and there's a lot of like twitch, you know, steering inputs. But you can also see his feet. Now, like, oh, he's got feet on both the gas and the brake pedal. What's up with that? Well, that's for an all-wheel drive and front-wheel drive cars. You actually kind of steer with the brakes. And like, yes, you're still using the steering wheel, but when you're on a loose surface, it doesn't work all that well unless you get the weight transfer to get it to start to rotate.
So like right there, he literally did a Lightning McQueen turn left to go right, turn right to go left. Can you
Exactly.
explain how he's doing that?
Yep. So that was a Scandy flick.
Scandy flick, yeah.
So with a Scandy flick, you're not using the brakes quite as much to do it. You're just trying to get the back end of the car to swing one way and then back the other way around to get a really good rotation around the corner, because the steering wheel alone is not going to give you enough rotation. The front tire is just not going to be able to grip, so you're literally like forcing it through the turn by getting the back end to come around and then applying power through the tire.
Oh, that was gorgeous. Oh,
Nice.
oh.
Stay.
We're doing just like a 50-50 grind right now.
Yeah, this is shout out to Tony Hawk.
This is awesome. I love that Johan is like tilted as well with this. This is so cool. Yeah! Not sure if we saw it on camera, but a little fist bump from Johan there. That was great. Or fist pump, I should say.
So yeah, your right foot gas, left foot brake. You always want to stay on both pedals at the same time just to be able to maintain.
Hi, camera guy.
That's going to make for an excellent photo.
Yes.
Yeah, there it is. That's a screenshot to go onto the VOD.
But yeah, I pointing out I mean, we can obviously see the steering wheel on camera, but even just the reference on the HUD too. I mean, it's a very hard concept to grasp that you don't necessarily turn to turn.
Yeah. So there's a lot of the cars rotating left, and you're steering to the right to make up for the amount of rotation. And it's the from cars like turn left to go right. It's what works on a loose surface, especially with this much power.
And this has been an excellent stage, by the way.
Yeah.
A lot of drama, some good saves. I think only one spin out, and man, just a lot of high flying finish rally action.
It is.
The sigh of relief from Johan there.
Doing one of the hardest stages with
That was
the
long.
hardest card. Yeah,
that was
very
long too, and like there isn't like a rewind system or anything in this game. Like you can terminally damage the vehicle.
Absolutely, yeah. He definitely earned his pilot's license, I'd say.
All right, and now we are going to move on to the Toyota Celica TCT, which is going to be a front engine rear wheel drive. And we're going to be, I believe we're going to sand now, right? We're going. So I believe this is going to be a bit of a different kind of style than we've seen so far, right?
Yes.
Like we were talking a bit about how in rally it's you get the car to the end. Am I right around this?
Yeah.
Correct? Yeah.
Press on regardless.
You get the car to the end by any means necessary. And so this is going to be a lot slower pace, a lot bumpier. This is going to be a lot more based around like durability and consistency the whole way through.
So this stage here is in Kenya, notoriously one of the most challenging rallies in the world to finish. It's just so rough, so bumpy. The Finland rally where you do like nice, smooth, like crests and jumps and everything.
His car is the size of the road he's driving.
Of the road, yes.
The margins for error, folks. Sorry to interrupt you.
That's so good. And he's still doing 150 kilometers per hour. All right.
That was awesome.
This is literally smaller than a walking path.
Wow. Yeah, and so if you take a look at the bottom left hand of the game feed, you'll see just kind of an overlay of the various parts of the vehicle, and they'll change colors throughout the drive, especially the outside ring that kind of represents the bodywork.
The radiator in the front.
Yeah, you'll definitely notice those like slowly degrade. This game really simulates everything. Simulates damage, of course, as well as like its amazing physics engine. And so finished by any means necessary. And these cars were built for stability primarily, durability is what I mean. Were they not?
Yeah. I mean, rally cars are prepped to a pretty high standard. We have really, really strong roll cages. We have a bunch of safety equipment in the car. You can see the dash in this thing. On the right side is this navigation computer that is checking time and odometer. The co-driver is using that to make sure that they're good on everything. So I just wanted to point out this stage being this bumpy. I have co-driven on stages that are almost as bad. And that's why I have back problems.
I would imagine.
Support in those rally cars.
I guess something that I want to ask is, what goes into co-driving? Like, how do you prepare for something like this?
For something like this, I mean, we need to have a really good recce vehicle that can handle the roads.
Recce?
Yes, recce is reconnaissance.
Oh, yeah, sure.
That's our rally shorthand for it.
Yes.
So we're going out and pre-driving all the roads day or two in advance, and
that rock,
writing all of our pace notes.
That rock would be in your pace notes, right? Like
yes, it would.
Yes.
Anything that can total the car, we're making note of.
This is unbelievable. Look at this. And another thing to note about this too is that a lot of the, I would say, correct me if I'm wrong, a lot of these stages are real places.
Yeah.
These aren't like made up or anything. Like real people
stages,
rally these, which is like.
Yeah, a lot of the roads that have been modded into RBR are all real roads that are competed on, and they try to make them as realistic as possible because it's a simulator. And you mentioned earlier the physics in this game. That is the reason why like serious sim racers for rally use this still to this day. It just has one of the best rally physics engines.
Oh my gosh. Whoa, I see a lot of flashing red.
And he was on the track there. That's what's so messed up about it.
He was on the track.
Yeah, that just shows what the dangers are for this this African stage here.
Got some flashing red lights on the HUD
can
there.
you tell us what's going on?
I can't really exactly see it.
Is that like the radiator? I see like there's something in the drive shaft.
That might be transmission. Or, no.
You know,
accessory belts, we'll see.
When we were doing the first practice run for this showcase, Sisu just kind of like casually dropped a clip in the group chat that was like, hey, here's a time that my driver and I literally rolled the car and we got out and physically flipped it back over, finished, and still had the best time in our class.
That is a real story from last summer. Yep, JohannVonVorst Rally.
Amazing video, by the way. Wow.
We got some donations.
Yeah, I was just about to throw it to you, Rary. You could read my mind.
All right, $50 from Aura Hack. Dono, over, crest, trans, medium, rights.
Yes.
So sick to see RBR and sim racing represented on GDQ. Also, yes, Group B represent, but surely rally car of all time is Colin McRae's 1993 Impreza.
Just you wait, Aura.
Oh, yeah.
Just you wait. Yeah. Shout out, Aura Hack.
$100 from Caboose. So cool to see the best rally game of all time at the best GDQ of all time. Right, 3, Titans.
Oh, dude, some Pace Notes donations? That's awesome.
Let's
go. Shout out Caboose, by the way.
I will try my best with those. If you know Pace Notes, send those in. $250 from Shift. Rally is the most neurodivergent motorsport. Very, very accurate description. Love to see Rally represented on the main stage.
Oh. We stalled?
Did we total a car?
Did we total a car?
He threw his hands up. I think
No!
The car is, we were so close to the end. That is how.
Notice he didn't hit anything.
He
stayed on the road almost entirely.
Yes, he never actually crashed.
The
car
dangers of that
died.
track are ridiculous.
Speaking of so close, we are so close to passing the $5,000 mark on that bonus game. Don't forget, we need $64,000 total to get that on to our schedule. So when you are sending in your donations, make sure you are selecting one of our 2 open incentives.
So here we go. Would you say this is the most iconic? This is your favorite rally car, is it not? Oh, the Gamertini, by the way. Shout out to Gamertini. That was an amazing cocktail they had at the hotel bar here last year.
Yeah.
This is obviously an iconic a livery that Johan has adjusted to be a bit more GDQ themed, which is awesome. But anyway, tell us about the Lancia Delta.
So this is our second Lancia of the run, and my favorite rally car of all time. It was like, it came at kind of like, Group A was the successor to Group B, and he's like, well, those sound really similar, right? No, totally different. Group B was like concept cars with like massive amounts of power.
Oh,
hello.
Johan is looking behind him to, oh man, that's so cool. Call for help.
Call for help.
Call for help.
Hey, so $25 from T-Mob. Who taught a Vortigaunt to drive?
Johan, I know Johan through the Source Runs community and through like Half-Life runs and things like that. So cool to see him here driving Sim Rally.
Yeah, the thing about Johan is when he gets into something, he gives it 110%. He was literally rallying his Toyota Corolla in real life about a year and a half ago, and then he got into a Mini Cooper now, and it looks sick.
Anyway, so the Lancia Delta.
Yeah, Lancia Delta Integrale. Group A was the successor series that kind of became the dominant one for a while in the early 90s. And it was much closer to being like a stock like car that you could just go to the dealership and buy.
Nice.
You know, Group B was these monsters with, you know, tons and tons of power. Group A was like, you go to the dealership. This is you know, your street car. Like barely above stock power, and what's funny is like the reduction in power that they got in Group A ended up translating to better power delivery to the road surface because of the loose surface.
Ooh,
so very quickly, Group A actually got faster times on the same roads than Group B. So power isn't everything in rally. It's about how much you can actually put down on the road.
Nice. Also, some other notes I have here about the Lancia, or the Delta. Lancia's final rally car, they hold the record for most WRC manufacturer titles to this day.
Yep.
And then another note that I like from Johan, Lancia is the main character of Classic Rally Don't At Me, which I would have to agree. I heard he's right from the crowd.
The second car was the Lancia Stratus, the one with all the lights, and that one's sick. And this one's Sisu's favorite car, so they really do run the
I love
rally
this like
world.
this like little tiny hot hatch like compact brick.
Love hot hatches, dude.
Yeah, small brick.
Small brick. Is this one? I forget. What?
This is all-wheel.
All-wheel drive as well.
Yep.
Yeah.
Front engine, all-wheel drive.
And what are some of the challenges with this particular stage or this particular surface?
So, you see the number of drop-offs? So, like, when we were in the Finland rally, there was ditches on the side of the road. Here, you've got a drop-off and a cliff.
Right.
You can't really, like, wall ride those. You can't, like, save off of bumping off of those. This is a, pretty traditional, like, gravel, surface. It's pretty much all that we rally on in the U.S. But, yeah.
And you mentioned wall riding. There was, I remember in our practice run, you were talking about like a real technique that rally racers use, like in areas with a lot of snow and snowbanks.
So there's a rally that happens in northern Michigan called Snowdrift Rally. That's the next one on the series. And yeah, we get these big snowbanks on the side of the road. The tech for that is, who here has played old school Need for Speed?
I played
a lot of Most Wanted.
You got the like walls that you can just like mash the gas and the walls will steer for you. So what if you did that with snowbanks? That's kind of how a lot of it goes at Snowdrift. To the point that a couple of my friends have actually tossed around the idea of what if we bolted snowboards to the rear bumper of the car on each side to wall ride.
Oh. And I have to say, Johan kind of killing this right now. This has been super pretty to watch so far. And that's another thing about rally, I guess, that we haven't really touched on yet that is way different than other disciplines is I mean, you're still racing other drivers and other times, but it's really you versus kind of like yourself in the track.
The track, yeah.
At this point. Yeah, rally racers, they're obviously they're not going to have multiple vehicles on this track. They're just trying to set the best individual times.
Yep. When a rally happens, they launch cars from fastest to slowest 1 minute gaps. So you should, in theory, never come across another car.
Whoa, that was sick! I forgot about that. They call it the waterfall or something,
yeah.
Right? Yeah.
5 right, tightens 180.
And Rara, if you want to rip off a couple donations as we approach the end of the stage here.
Absolutely. $5 from Seth Raw TV. Triple caution, stay centered. Triple caution, stay centered.
I love co-driver Rara. This is like
$25 from Toyota Celica. Game over, yeah. $25 from Anonymous. They didn't cover this in my driver's ed class.
And your insurance also will not cover it.
Accurate.
$10 from Laszlo and Anarchy. Hello from the other half of the automobile block.
yeah.
The energy on the couch. This is awesome, and the setup is so cool. It's so awesome that GDQ could host such an incredible racing rig. Keep burning rubber, Johan.
Hell yeah.
When I encouraged Johan, there's that stage right there.
Nice.
When I encouraged Johan to submit this, he wasn't going to do it. And about 30 minutes before the submissions closed, I said, dude, just do it. We'll figure out the logistics later. And here we are. It was pretty awesome.
That's a great anecdote, by the way. Like, if you ever have any ideas for, like, just weird stuff to submit, this is obviously pretty different than anything GDQ's ever had. You could just do it. You truly never know. Like you said, the last 30 seconds before submissions closed, and here we all are sitting here together today.
I was like, just do it. We'll figure it out.
So
and he built that wheel mount just for this event, too.
Yeah. So check out the livery.
Check out the livery on this one. And shout out Aura. This is the Colin McRae Subaru Impreza of truly one of the most iconic rally vehicles.
And one of the most rallied vehicles to this day still.
Yeah, agreed. Yeah, look at that GDQ Subaru. Okay, and now here we are on snow.
Back in Pittsburgh.
Back in, where are we actually in this?
This is Sweden, I believe.
Sweden?
Yeah,
oh, right.
Sweden.
So yeah, a full-on snow rally here. You're pretty familiar with kind of like a lot of the trials and tribulations of snow rally, especially being a Michigan-based rally driver or co-driver, whatever. Yeah. But can you tell us a bit about that?
Yeah, so snow rallying, it varies a lot around the world. So Sweden, they're allowed to use studs. In the U.S., we're not. Michigan Department of Transportation says studs are illegal, so we can't run them. Because the studs, when you're rallying on studs on ice and snow, you actually get more grip than you would on gravel. It seems like you wouldn't, but it's so much faster and so much lateral grip that Sweden is actually one of the fastest rallies in the World Rally Championship.
Wow.
You're like, it's a snow rally. You're running on snow? Is that fast? Yes. It's wild. Just go look at some clips from WRC Sweden. It will blow your mind at how fast they go.
Is that similar to, like, I've seen in Colorado, they just wrap their tires in chains.
Yeah.
To get better grip.
The WRC studs are substantial, and they just bite into that ice. And
Nice.
And a note I have here by Johan is handbrake turns. Wow. I would imagine that using the handbrake and inducing drift and everything like that would be a super crucial element to surfaces like this.
Yep. It's like I said earlier, it's all about weight transfer, and sometimes you just kind of have to force it. You know, start to get the turn going a little bit, and then yank that handbrake, back end will come right around on you.
And this one, the Super Impreza front engine all-wheel drive.
Mm-hmm.
So this one is going to be a lot different in that most of the weight is centered at the front of the car. And you can really see the way, what I was really impressed with when I played this yesterday was, the way that you feel the weight of the car as you drive it, the way that everything rocks back and forth, the way, again, that you can induce things like a Scandi flick, a Scandinavian flick, as it said. Oh my gosh, we are flat out right now. Whoa! Imagine just going up.
That was just 200 kilometers an hour or 122 in
miles per hour, yeah.
I'm scared to do that on like an open, flat tarmac road, and wild.
So
This game is so cool.
At Snowdrift Rally, we will hit 105 to 115 miles an hour on snow without studs. You just have to like plan out your slowdown braking points a lot sooner.
And our braking point, like I would imagine that braking points are things that go into pace notes. For example.
Sometimes, so especially if you had a really long fast section and you get this, that was so beautiful.
Clean.
Yeah. So if you had this like long fast section and you start to have a sudden change of pace where you're going to go into like this tight twisty stuff, you want to have a note call to tell the driver, hey, slow down.
Slow down. Colin McRae would never.
What's the most like random or specific pace note you've ever you've written down, had a driver ask you to write down?
Watch out for zebras and giraffes in Kenya.
Oh, that's a challenging one. At this point, I've co-driven for 35 different drivers.
35? Wow.
Yeah. So, because I'm like a for-hire co-driver, I will think about that and get back to you.
Okay, that's a co-driver for hire. That's so cool.
Hire me. You can hire a player too.
Yeah. Wow. And okay, another thing about this, like the amount of respect I have for Johan for doing this. We've talked about just how high risk everything is, and we've already seen again the thin margins. This stage has been going on for a while, and if you look at the right-hand side of the screen, you can see that's a progress meter there. We're barely halfway there. And Johan just, I mean, like driving this, let alone attempting it, is amazing to me. This has probably been I think aside from Finland, my favorite stage to watch so far. I'm really enjoying
Finland and Sweden, you like? Scandinavia.
Yeah, I guess so. Oh!
Speaking of Finland.
Oh, I think we might be totaled with that. I'm not sure. That was a full-on rocket. I saw a nod from Johan.
Oh, more money for charity.
Yeah, more money for charity.
Let's go, PCF.
Let's go, PCF.
That was so nice of you, Johan.
And speaking of Finland, we got $25 from Fafar. Go, Johan. Greetings from your Finnish friend.
And I have to say, that's kind of my bad for commentators cursing that. I will take that wholeheartedly. I mean, that just goes to show it was going perfect, and then one thing happens, bam. All that being said,
Johan is hydrating. I would like to issue a challenge if I have a quick moment.
Yeah, let's hear it.
We just passed the $5,000 mark to unlock the bonus game for Mario Kart 64, but chat, we are at $4,400 for the Analysis Super Ball Showcase. Let's get that to $5,000 before the end of this run.
Heck yeah, that would be awesome.
So, yeah, Peugeot.
Time for Peugeot. This is his most driven car in Richard Burns Rally right here. And the only Front-wheel drive car, I believe.
Front engine,
Yeah.
front wheel drive. So now the front wheels are going to power this. It's much more prone to understeer.
Yeah, you would think that, but if you, like Johan, know how to drive it, front wheel drive, front engine cars can actually be very, very drifty. Like the back end will, there's no weight back there. And
so it's just kind of loosey-goosey back there.
So you see the left foot braking going on, you stab that brake and the rear tires will just lock up. It's like almost doing a handbrake turn. Look at how narrow and tight this is here. Just absolutely killing it.
Oh my gosh. Is this the stage? Which stage was it that Wayzone? Shout out Wayzone, by the way. Was telling us about in practice with like the scariest. Is that this stage? I forget.
I think for this one, yeah.
When we were doing a practice run for this a few weeks ago, Wayzone was pointing out how just there are some of the scariest parts in rally exist in this stage in particular.
Yep. A lot of hazards.
A lot of hazards. I mean, we're going. I mean, it's a lot of tarmac, so we're going such high speeds. The Peugeot 306 itself is just a blisteringly fast vehicle, and again, I mean, the size of the road, man, I cannot get over that.
One car wide.
Yeah, hopefully no one's coming the other way.
Also, love the engine sounds in this. This is this car just revs really high, does it not? The engine runs at a really high RPM.
Yeah, like 10,000 or something is what it can get up to.
Some other notes I have here from Johan as well. Extremely light compared to the all-in rear-wheel drive cars of the era. Stops on a dime, really easy to control. As you mentioned here, his most driven car.
Yeah, so that being super light is actually what makes it handle so well. It allows you to do so many different things, like stopping on a dime.
Right.
Compared to some of the heavier cars like that BMW that we saw earlier.
Whoa!
You have to plan out your handling a little bit more in advance. This is just so responsive and...
Yeah, it feels so twitchy.
Very, very twitchy.
Nice.
Yeah, it's really responsive. Kind of just mesmerized.
Oh, the cliff. Yeah, it's
the
so
scenic
funny.
route right here, like the trees and everything.
Yeah, no, it's funny you said that. I was just thinking about, I feel like rally is so watchable because it's just, you just kind of get lost.
Yeah.
And all the houses we're driving by, they get a really good seat.
They get a really good view.
Exactly.
Car sounds awesome. Oh my gosh.
People are sending in donations, completely agreeing with you.
Yeah, let's hear from him. Let's hear from him.
Drake sent in $100. This game is killing my productivity. I am glued to the screen and cannot look away. And there's also some more pace notes.
Ooh, let's hear it.
Oh boy, my favorite.
John Rowley sent in $5. Medium, left, long, over, crest, jump, maybe.
That sounds really. There's been a lot of rally games over the course of the years. I grew up on Rally Sport Challenge too. Rara, I'm not sure if you're quoting a specific game with that, but that sounds just like. Are you quoting like a specific rally game with that?
I have no idea.
I feel like I've heard that exact thing so many times.
Anonymous also sent in $9. Donations 9, hairpins fast over cancer, into Titans, double caution, over crest.
That was sick.
Very nice.
Yeah, keep them coming, y'all. We are at 500. We are so close to 600K as well. Just sniffing at that 590. Keep them coming. We have this whole Wednesday is stacked. There is just so much cool stuff coming on. We have 4 Mario Kart 64 speedrunners that are going to be 4-player split screen racing against each other using real speedrun strats.
But only if we unlock that bonus game.
Only if we unlock. There's just so much cool stuff coming up today.
This is one of the scariest parts of the stage, by the way, right here. It's so fast. It's so narrow. Just such high commitment.
What, the bridge?
Small bridge.
6 right, 80.
This is wild.
Yeah, no, seriously.
It's just funny, when me and Johan a couple months ago, we went to Costa Rica and we were driving just a Kia 4-wheel drive, and he was afraid to take any single bridge. He would come to a complete stop to make sure nobody else was coming, and this he just can send it.
Wow.
6 left, 80.
And I feel like that the part that Way was telling me about is gotta be coming up soon. Oh my gosh.
Here. Yep.
167 kilometers an hour going through trees that are just like inches to your left.
6 right, 250.
Oh yeah, this is the high commitment.
Oh my god. Listen to that engine maxing out the revs.
It's literally maxed out at 199.
Wow.
Hard stop. Wow, oh my gosh. Woo, yeah.
Killed it.
Yeah. Let's get some applause for that.
The only reason why you can commit to doing it that fast is because of pace notes.
Oh yeah.
Right. Yeah, I believe an anecdote that you shared with us is like a what was it, like you win or lose rallies on pace notes or something like that?
So rallies are won and lost based off of how well you do recce, how well you prepare your pace notes, because you have to have full confidence in when your co-driver is calling this to you.
Woo! He's fine.
Oh my God.
Saved it.
That was a good save. That was a good save.
He just wipes the sweat off his brow.
I want to say, Johan did request a fan. We weren't able to get one, but a fan for the stage.
Well, we have a bunch of fans in the building, so
Yes, we do.
that's right. And watching at home.
Because it is actually very physically demanding, even just on a simulator to do this.
Yeah, you could see how much. I mean, you can see how much force it takes to control this at all times. Again, both feet work in the pedals. It's a workout.
It is a workout.
It is a workout. Yeah.
Is the next stage coming up the one? Okay.
Yeah.
Stay tuned, folks. Something very cool coming up on this next stage. Rara, do you want to rip off 2 donations before we get there?
Yes, I don't know if this one's a pace note, but I'm going to choose to believe that it is. $10 from Beans. GDQ, super woo, go voom voom.
Not sure that's a pace note, but I do love it.
And $25 from Jumbo GT. Richard Burton sadly died from a malignant brain tumor in 2005, just 2 years after his last rally. I think it's fitting to see RBR being used to raise money to help prevent cancer.
Yeah, absolutely. That was something we want to mention is keep donating if you can. The Prevent Cancer Foundation is doing great work.
We made it! That counts!
That counts.
God, it's like Big Ranch and Heavy
Johan
Chevy
said it counts
came
as
up.
$20. So.
All right.
Oh, did we make it across the finish? Yes!
Yes!
Let's go! All right.
We called for help just to get flipped over.
So now, a little special surprise for you. This is a real Pace Notes book made for GDQ. Sisu is about a co-drive live for Johan. Yeah, let's get hyped for that.
Ready for this, bud? All right. You got my audio?
Yes. All right, best of luck, you two. Oh, and we are going to be using the, I'll talk about the car while they're getting ready, the Ford Focus RS WRC from, I believe, 2006. So this is kind of our first step into the, not quite the modern era yet, but just about. Good luck, guys.
Off to England.
Woo! I'm going to get the woos going here.
Let's go load time.
Let's go low time.
This is also a community-made stage.
Ready when you are. Can chat count me down?
3, 4, 3, 2, 1, go!
4 left into hairpin left, 250.
250.
Oh, the co-driver's still on.
Hey, Johan.
Yo, and the co-driver's still on, bro.
We forgot to turn off the in-game co-driver.
Yo, shout out to Jan.
Real quick, $50 from Zachary, sweet rig fellow golfer.
All right, we ready to do the countdown again?
Yo, let's go to England, yeah.
First try.
That was my bad. I own the countdown the first time.
Mulligan.
Yeah. I saw 4 and I just panicked and I said, what's the first thing that came to my mind?
3! Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, for real this time.
The 4 lights on the front.
Ready.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go.
4 left into hairpin left, 250. Three right plus, over crest. Flat left over crest, 120. 6 left plus, 450.
Flat out.
Flat right, 160. Bump, 350. Caution, narrow, small crest into 4 left, 70. Keep mid over crest, 80. 4 right, don't. 3 left plus long. 3 right and 4 right plus. 5 right. 80. 4 right, don't. And 4 left half long. 3 right plus, don't. And 6 right. 100 crest into 6 right long. Tightens and opens over crest. Care crest into 4 left plus. And 2 right, don't. 1 left plus opens to 4 long over crest. Keep right into 4 left bumps and 5 right long. And 4 left tightens. And 4 right keep in into 3 left long tightens. Into crest into 4 right plus long, 80. Late 2 right plus don't. And 4 left tightens. Into short 3 right plus, 3 left half long. Break 1 right bumps. 100. 5 left sumpu. And 2 left cut. Care 2 right plus tidy. Narrows 120. 4 right into 3 left don't. 3 right plus and 3 left cut. Acute left. 4 right. 70. 6 right plus, 80. 4 left sumpu into 6 right don't. Care 4 left plus over crest tidy. 6 right.
Oh,
Caution, break 1 left to finish. Hairpin right to stop.
let's go.
There it is.
That was awesome. Absolutely perfect. Folks, if you love that, get your donations in now and let them know.
That's awesome.
Shout out Sisu and Johan for that. That was outstanding.
So cool.
Dude, you killed it.
That was so good. Thanks.
It was so awesome. Oh my gosh. I mean, if they talk about how like you're only as good as your pace notes, that was super sick. And folks, we're on to our final stage. This is the last stage of the run. We're going to be using the Hyundai i20 Coupe WRC. This was from 2017. So this is going to be our main look at modern rally vehicles. And these things are technological masterpieces, are they not?
Massive jump in tech. Just absolutely massive. Yeah, like crazy amounts of suspension travel and aerodynamics and anti-lag and launch control.
Yeah, we've been doing the rally throughout the year.
Okay,
Now we're in the...
Do need your co-driver notes.
do need the pace notes.
I didn't write these down for this one.
4 right, 40, hairpin right, 80.
And these cars are, I mean, we talked about the Peugeot being twitchy. I mean, these ones just, the amount of control you have at any given time. Like, what are the biggest changes in modern rally, aside from obviously the tech jump, but what are things that allows?
I mean, these cars handle totally differently than like the Subaru that we had on earlier. The Subaru, you kind of have to wheel it a little bit more, a lot more left foot braking and stuff. This is like, yeah, you're like slowing down with your brakes, but it's a lot more point and shoot. You just kind of steer where you want to go, and the differentials take care of it, and they just go. And they're so fast.
I love the crowd density on this stage, by the way. Just as a visual touch, it feels really fitting for the final stage of the showcase.
I've only seen this kind of spectacle at one rally, New England Forest Rally, which is no longer being run, but in Maine had the last stage of the rally was like this, and so it feels extra special to me.
Yeah, this looks like the stage with the most amount of spectators on the side as well.
That's fitting because this is the stage that's getting like the most amount of donations right now.
We just had that amazing live co-drive. Let's hear some love for that.
$25 from Taxi 615. Nice to see the Octane Racing livery, Johan. There was also $5 from Chloe. Do a barrel roll.
Oh, we don't do that.
Wait, wrong game. Carry on.
Watch Sisu's video if you want to see a barrel.
$25 from Coach. Had to donate for my buddies Johan and Perk. Absolutely killing it out there. Keep it up.
Oh, what's up, Coach? Thanks, man.
And $15 from Prod. Just want to show some love for everyone here at GDQ today, but want to send extra love to Johan and Perk. Those are some good dudes. No pressure, Johan. Only 40K people watching. Love you guys.
That's a normal Sunday drive for my guy.
Can I keep going?
Yeah.
Go for
Okay,
it.
$25 from Sprinkle. This has to be the coolest run at AGDQ this year so far. So awesome to have a real-life rally driver on the couch, too. Can y'all drive my car next time I'm late for work?
You remember what I said about the insurance, though.
So I'm imagining the pace notes for a drive to work. Don't cut, pedestrian.
Yeah. That's a stoplight. You stop on it.
$300 from Villainy.
Woo! Woo!
RBR at GDQ. Come get some of that good rally, everyone. Let's go, Johan.
Let's go, Johan.
Oh, Johan?
At $50 from MX5 with snow tires. In 100 meters, left 3 tightens. And donate to Prevent Cancer Foundation. Don't cut and jump. Chat, that is less than $100 away from my little challenge to get $5,000 towards the Analysis Super Boss Showcase. This is the last stage.
Argentina.
Yeah, folks, Johan has been doing so good.
Yeah.
Like, show him some love with those donations. Get him in before the end of the run. Show him how much you appreciate the showcase. As I mentioned at the beginning, he has spent months and months and months making this as perfect as can be for the hour of time that was allotted for it. Like, and it's just been awesome. I'm so happy.
There's probably about 40,000 spectators on the
exactly.
side too, so you know it's very big.
We've Johan and I have been going back and forth about like what a submission for this would look like for a while, and so to see it fully realized and to have both of y'all here and the live co-driving it's been effing sick. It's been it's been so good.
So, Johan had only ever previously played with the in-game co-driver, and so when we were doing practice over Discord before to prepare for this, he was getting real live pace notes and on the fly editing of some calls and getting some things like just tweaked a little bit, more dialed in. And by the end of it, he was like, "Oh man, I'm bummed that we aren't doing this for the whole showcase."
Right.
He PB'd that stage with real live pace notes.
Wow.
Because it makes a big difference.
Right.
6 right, 40.
Oh my gosh.
Such a tight turn with just a cliff on the other side.
I like this note I have here about the I-20. Effectively a super maneuverable thrust vectored fighter jet on wheels.
Accurate.
Pretty much.
Chat, thank you so much. We have passed that $5,000 mark for the Analysis Super Boss Showcase. I
Cool.
love when I send out a challenge.
Look out, guys.
And y'all meet it. Thank you.
Spectator safe.
Less than $10,000 to go to get that met. Keep up the amazing work.
If we get the 10K for that incentive, we'll be at 600K, folks.
Oh,
Huge
very
milestone.
true. Wow.
60. 4 left, long, tightens, over small crest, 30.
Can I read a quick donation also?
Yes.
$25 from Iakis. Not sure if this makes me want to let you drive me more or less. Glad to see you on the stage after all the work you've been putting in.
Yeah, Johan's one of those guys where if they say, don't go outside and drive today because of the snow, he'll be like, hey, you trying to meet up and do some rally? You know any empty parking lots near here?
Do snow drifting in an empty parking lot. That's
how it starts.
That's
That's
joy
how
for
it
me
starts.
right there, man.
Yep. That's the gateway right there.
And $50 from Lionsville. Respect to the back couch for doing the rally spectator flip assistance.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, shout out the crowd. It's been great so far this run.
3 right, at K, 60.
And yeah, Rara, we're just about at the end here. So any final donations you want to read?
$100 from Anonymous. Stay in the second lane from the right and take the exit on the right. Then turn left at the light. IDK, I don't know rally.
5 right, plus.
I'm gonna program my GPS to do pace notes now. And one final $250 from Alec, who simply says, Wow.
Agreed. Wow.
Yeah.
What else is there to
Wow.
say? Wow.
Yeah, I'm going to be hearing the co-driver yawn in my head on the drive home now.
And we are just about at the end of the stage here and just about at time.
There it is.
And
Finish.
time.
GG.
Oh, nice. I like it. Little spin.
Little burnout for the fans.
Now
Little-
he's
yeah.
going off.
A little fender bender for the fans also.
I love this. Show off a little bit at the end.
A little fender bender for charity.
That's right.
Hell yeah.
Go.
I believe Johan has some final things to say.
That was awesome. Welcome back to the real world.
Golly. A little few less wrecked cars in practice.
I mean, even aside from that, that was just so fun the whole way through, dude.
Thank you.
How you feeling?
I survived.
We survived. 100%.
Commentary sounded like you guys had a good time. Appreciate you guys all
blast.
for
You're so out of breath.
carrying. It's hard. It's hard. Especially the later cars, they got really strong force feedback. But yeah, sim racing is seems like there's a big barrier to get into it. I mean, like, there's a lot of equipment in front of me, but like, rally simming, above all else, is probably some of the most accessible. The people who started me on my journey teaching me a lot of stuff I know played on a keyboard. But yeah, I just want to say, shout out to you guys, shout out to GDQ for running this event, shout out to chibicarrera for making my life harder.
I told you didn't have
And
to
also
use it.
shout out to the guys at Octane Racing. Following any sort of passion, you need a lot. You often need to find yourself a local community to share that with. And anytime you start a new game where a lot of people play, it's very easy to get lost in it. So, Taxi, Voxy, everyone over there, big fan. Hope you guys are here. And yeah, that's all I got. Thank you everybody for
Round of
being
applause
here.
for Johan. Thank you so much.
Round of
dude.
applause for these guys.
And this guy.